Hey everybody, this is Michael McWhertor from Polygon with some quick tips on how to beat Ludwig the Accursed from Bloodborne the Old Hunters. Ludwig's the first boss you're going to encounter, and the key to beating him is really dodging. Right from the get-go, you're going to want to dodge this move, which he does pretty consistently, and then just kind of tuck underneath him. You'll be able to get in there and pretty safely get in a few hits, and you're going to be able to, if you can dodge this kind of slashing attack that he does, you're going to have an opening there to do some quick damage to him. Ludwig's got a couple other moves that are a little more challenging to avoid, like this jumping move here, which is a little unpredictable. There's two versions of that, one of which you'll see later on, but that one's pretty easy to avoid. He's also got a couple like quick moves that if you're directly in front of him, he's going to headbutt you. If you're directly behind him, he's going to kick you. But right here, yeah, just tuck in there, be that little spoon to his big spoon. Watch out for that move, especially if you're underneath him. Just try and dodge roll away as quickly as possible. Here's the second version of that kind of disappearing jump move. You'll see some blood trickle down onto the ground when he executes that, and I would just get the hell out of the way. For that kind of spell-based attack, I would just recommend doing a quick dodge to the left. You'll pass through that stream. You might take a little hit, but you can recover that through the rally. That little move where he did right there, where he kind of rears up and runs across the screen, that's a huge damaging move. So you're basically just going to want to keep an eye out for that. He telegraphs it pretty well by kind of rearing up, and here it is again. You can see he kind of kicks up some dust as well that shows that he's going to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to get in there and do some serious damage. I got totally lucky there. He landed right on top of me. I will cop to that. Yeah, for this fight, I basically used the Tonitrus, which I have pretty well maxed out to do some damage. You can see that this is kind of a sloppy fight. I burn through a lot of blood vials here and take a lot of hits, trade a lot of hits with him. And he can be kind of a tough boss until you learn some of his moves and how to read some of his animations, but he's actually easy to do some damage to. So once you get to this point, once you've done enough damage to him, he's going to switch into a secondary mode where he takes that Holy Moonlight Sword. And the strategy here is pretty much the same. Just stay close, try to avoid some of these slashing attacks that he does. If possible, you can just kind of like tuck into his right, player's left. He's got two charge moves like that where he uses the sword. If he's pointing it down, he's going to do that area of effect attack. Basically just stay the hell away from him. If he points it upward, he's going to charge it up and do this really heavy overhanded slash attack. And he's also just going to shoot this stream of energy that can just, if you get caught in it, you're going to just be wiped out pretty quickly. But I tended to just stay under him, kind of dodged when I could. As you can see, I take a lot of damage here. Back up if you need to recover. His distance attacks really aren't very formidable. They're pretty easy to dodge. He's got actually 3 of those. Yeah, stay the hell away from this. One of the other things I highly recommend doing in this game is going in with this boss fight is going in with a weapon at full durability. As you're going to see later on, my Tonitrus bites it at one point. Here's that secondary magic attack in which I got caught in a little bit of it, but managed to roll out of it and then recover. Yeah, he's definitely a lot tougher in his secondary form, but if you just stay close to him, you can do a lot of damage, and if you do enough damage, you're going to stagger him and you can get in a visceral attack. I missed the opportunity before. I did get in some hits, but you're going to see that near the end of it, I do fully exploit that visceral attack. Here's that charge move again. I just get the hell out of the way. Just stay healed. I did try out a little bit of Bone Marrow Ash with my cannon later on to do some damage. It looked like it did some damage, but it's a little too slow for this fight. But yeah, here I am just kind of brute forcing it. And here comes my weapon at risk. Yep, there you go. Don't do that. I switched to the boom hammer here because that does a lot of damage as well. But as you can see, I'm just kind of like staying the hell out of the way and getting in as much damage as I can and kind of just bearing the brunt of some of those attacks. We're about to wrap it up here. Those things are really easy to avoid, which is nice. But yeah, stay close. Do as much damage as you can. You might want to have your stamina up. When you do kill Ludwig, you get a guidance rune, which I really liked, which helps boost the effects of rally or regain. You're also going to get the Holy Moonlight Sword from him after this fight. So good luck. Hope this was a little bit helpful. Got any other tips? Leave them in the comments. Thanks a lot.